presets, and also I hadn't upgraded my IQ. So I was so excited to see that there's like a rain effect on my keyboard while I play this, and really fun. It does upgrade or change, not upgrade. It changes depending on the kind of rain we're having. So for example, let me show you. This is what it looks like right now. I'm actually filming this like as I'm speaking, like hello. And I'm trying to move around my microphone, which is hard. Please excuse all the cat hair on my keyboard. It's just unavoidable. So you can see kind of a light. It's not quite as like saturated on camera, but the rain is falling. And then I'm gonna show you what it looks like in the different types of rain. So I'll put up a little keyboard view occasionally. Okay, so I'll show you that later. Let's get into the actual gameplay. Okay, so we are on the sort of the main map where you decide to place a new settlement. I have had one settlement this cycle so far called Flamestead, and I made another one called Stormy that I only played for a few minutes, and it honestly wasn't even going well, so I just abandoned that just now so that I could start fresh. I'm gonna go into like Royal Woodlands. These different colors mean different kinds of like what the world will look like, and I think the Royal Woodlands is like classic looking, you know what I mean? Like it's all rainy, and I kind of wanted to get around to like these because like you get achievements if you win near these sort of places, so maybe I'll move in this direction. Okay, let's place it here. This is gonna be in the Royal Woodlands, and they have different like sometimes not all of them are going to be really relevant to you, so you kind of just choose the one that seems like it might be the most relevant. I could reroll if I wanted, of course, but it's okay. Now, how you fill the blue bar up is by taking these orders. By the way, if you feel so inclined, you can close your eyes and go to sleep. That's kind of the point of this video, so please don't worry about offending me, okay? This is all about your relaxation and sleepy time. So I'm just gonna be blabbering and playing, and you can get to sleeping. So what orders do I have? Producing 10 planks or completing 3 trade routes. I think this would be easier. Because we picked the easiest setting, they are gonna be on the easier side. We have complete a trade route with a multiplier. Put down 35 paths, that's really easy. Complete 2 glade events. This is definitely the easiest. They move even faster on the roads. This has better rewards though. A weaver and puffed grain. I'm still gonna pick this one. I mean, we're already mainly there. And the last one is cut through the forest to discover 2 glades or keep the foxes happy, basically. And then we would get more foxes. I'm gonna pick the easy one every time because it's about ease. So let's go ahead and put down more roads. I'm just gonna kind of continue in the directions that we've already established until we have 35. That should be enough. It's just our one little guy working on it, so it's a little slower. And then in the meantime, I'm going to put down something that will start producing planks. So that would be a crude workstation. See, it's gonna make planks. Let's put that over here. I'll put it right next door. There we go. So once I check this and deliver it, what's gonna happen is it's gonna fill this up a whole bar, and it's gonna go down a whole bar. So what I like to do to maximize is I wait until this is completely full. You see how it says 0.56 out of 14? I'm gonna wait till it says 1.0 because then it will maximize my efficiency. I'm all about efficiency in this game. Okay, so this is almost done. You can see it building. I like the graphical style of this game, even it's cozy. Look at the rain, it's so cute. Alright, now we only have like one more person left who could work there. So we're gonna assign our last person to work there. We'll have no laborers, but it's okay because eventually we'll get more people, just not right now. And I want you to just make planks. That's super important. Just make the planks. Alright, next, what I want you to do is discover 2 glades. So let's zoom out. These are the glades. A lot of them, oh, we're in drizzle. Hold on, let's show you what the drizzle looks like. Okay, here's drizzle. It's really cute, isn't it? I actually am sitting in a much darker room than I normally am while filming, just because I wanted to be able to show you the keyboard effects really well. So this is the drizzle. It's so cozy, isn't it? I don't know which type of rainy season is my favorite. They all have their pros and cons. Probably the last one we were in. It's rainy enough to be relaxing. Maybe this is a little too light. Okay, so I think we are just about there. So yeah, 1.0. safe glade, just because we're very early game right now. When I get more people, I'm gonna build some houses for everybody. I feel that they're a little unhoused at the moment. What are you? Oh, you're the firekeeper, that's right. So you can see over here, everyone is homeless, and that would make them happier if they had homes. This is like their happiness. And if it goes up and it hits this blue mark, then basically your reputation will start growing on its own. This blue bar does not move on its own unless you hit that high resolve. So there are not enough orders in the game. As you can see, we total have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 orders total. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, there are 12. Why did I think there weren't enough? Or maybe there are more or less in the other difficulties. I'm unsure now. I normally don't play on this easy difficulty, but sometimes like the orders, if you fulfilled all the orders, is not enough to do it, or sometimes some of the orders you take are hard and you're not gonna be able to do it. So you have to rely on some other way of filling this bar, like making them really happy. Oh, do you hear that? The storm is on its way. The storm's happening in 30 seconds. Are you ready? I'm gonna get my camera ready. Okay, this is what you're gonna watch as it moves from drizzle to storm. Are you ready? Alright, here we are in drizzle, and the storm is about to hit. And I think this effect is the coolest on the keyboard. Here we go. Isn't that so cool? It matches the like in-game sound. I freaking love it. It's so cool. Oh, there's the glade. Oh my gosh, there's some sort of like cool. Wait, what was that? No, it's leaving. Hold on. Where did that cool guy go? He's bounding away. Yeah, what on earth is a treasure stag? I have no idea. I've actually never had that before. I don't know, this is lit up, so I'm gonna cut into that really quickly. Let's see, how quickly can we... I feel like if we cut that... Come on. Oh, like... If we do that in 3 minutes, 4 minutes... I don't know. Okay, let's see what that is. So, in this glade we found roots, broccoli, vegetables, and that's about it. So, see, nothing too good. I've literally never had a treasure stack before. What is that? I'm excited to find out. We're almost there before I can check that off. See, even the storm is kind of relaxing. I like thunderstorms though. I find them peaceful, especially when you're inside. You feel like safe and cozy inside, knowing that the world is turbulent outside. It's just cool. The storm is like the quickest of all the seasons, I think. So you don't have to live with it for long, but the storm makes everyone really nervous. The resolve drops. And this bar here, they'll still leave the forest, goes up. It's not very high because we're on the easiest difficulty. But as the game progresses, and we have more villagers and more woodcutters and all that, it will grow higher and the people will become more scared. So, okay, let's go ahead and check that off. Oh, and at that same time, we hit drizzle here too. Wait, this is drizzle. I always get drizzle and clearance confused because bags of meat, which would require, it would require this trapper's camp. So basically, if we rebuild this, we could immediately use it on these eggs. I probably will rebuild it, to be honest. I did say that I was gonna build houses, so I am gonna do that. First of all, I would like to move my woodcutter's camp. I'm gonna move it, put it right here, because there's so much wood here that I want them to chop. I also feel like I got really distracted by the stag, and I didn't talk much about the keyboard effects, but did you not think that was cool? I think it was really neat. My favorite one is the storm with the thunder and the lightning effect. I think it's really, really neat. I wish every game I play had like a associated keyboard effect like this does. It just makes the game that much more special. Okay, dokie, let's go back. We also have a little abandoned cache which we could break open. We'd get a perk to barrels, we'd get packs of meat, and we'd get vials of dye, or send it to the Citadel with those tools. Let's hold off a second. We're gonna pick more orders. They're growing in difficulty. So, services need fulfilled and deliver 30 ale. That's pretty challenging, to be honest. Keep the beavers happy. Sell goods. Deliver 30 berries and 30 mushrooms. This is the easiest one. This also says the option will disappear if you unpause the game before choosing it. So it's kind of interesting. I'm gonna take it. We have to do this in 8 minutes, by the way, which I think we can do. Next, either keep the beavers happy or keep the foxes happy. This is also have 8 foxes, and I only have 3. So this one is easier. I'm taking that one. Okay, I'm gonna focus hard on this. I have the berries. I need the mushrooms. The mushrooms are here. My small herbalist's camp will... Oh, they finished that. That was really quick. I'm gonna move my herbalist camp. Rather than make a new one, I need you guys to pick those mushrooms, please. Let's even... no, okay, I'll keep them assigned. Okay, we're working on that. That one's done. I'm just waiting till it fills back up again. And next, let's work on making the beavers happy. So, happy beavers. We could give them some nice housing, like a beaver-specific house. They're like generic shelter, which makes them happy that they're not unhoused, but they're not like as happy as they would be if they had a specific shelter. And I have a beaver house and a lizard house. They also don't house as many. See, the beaver house is 2 inhabitants, but the big shelter house is 3 residents. I only have 2 beavers, so this is actually perfect. I'm gonna build me a beaver house. I'm gonna put it, why don't I put it like back here? Oh, pressing the wrong button. Where's their door? Right there. Okay. Beaver house. I'm gonna need a little bit more planks before that's done. I don't have enough. Okay. Get rid of that alert. That was super cool though. I have actually never seen that before. I can't believe it. I'm also going to put down another woodcutter's camp because I need the wood, I feel like. So we can chop all this wood. And we're in clearance. So lovely and sunny. Actually, that light pattern of rain is super relaxing, isn't it? Okay, our beaver house is done, and we have gone up to 18. We are also actually gonna need to sell some goods, so I'm gonna need to put in a, what's it called? A trading post. I'm gonna need to put in a trading post. Let's pop it over here. I always like to rotate them so that they're like facing the right direction, you know? Which is this, I feel like. Okay, there's my little trading post. That'll go in there. me see if I can work on this really quickly. If I invest, she won't be here for long. There's no way I can do it, can I? Oh, there's no way. Okay, she's gonna be gone in less than a minute. I need to just do this. Let's get... Maybe I just say 20, and then can I get the rest? They seem to be eating the mushrooms, so... Honestly, I think I need to play it safe. I'll play it safe. No, I don't want fish. We have a lot of wood, but then wood is very... Like, look how much wood I would have to offer her. Like, all of it. It's crazy. I might sell some bricks. I don't have a need for bricks right now. No. I keep doing that. Sounds like she said Legolas. I need those parts. I might sell some meat. 30 meat. Maybe a bit of resin. Just kind of, maybe one of the wildfires. Let's do that. And then we're almost there. If I just maybe sold a bit of wood, can just go slightly over. My mouse is double clicking. Do you see this? Okay. And then this also fulfills our 8 goods sold. Perfect. Now I just need one more mushroom. Literally one. And we are good on just about all of our tasks. In the meantime, I'm getting that extra amber for future trades if I need some leverage. Okay, so that's good. Things are moving pretty swimmingly, but then we're doing the easy mode, so, you know, I would hope so. Oh no, we're down a mushroom. Oh, there we go. Okay, I might just go ahead and do it. No, we can wait a little bit of time. We can wait a tiny bit, so can't we? I also think I might rebuild this. I think I'll rebuild it. Everyone's busy, so I'll wait. Almost there. I could speed it up. But then the rain would speed up, see? It's okay to leave it as is. Oh, she's gone. Bye-bye. Okay, we're pretty much there. Let's go ahead and do that. Next, I need to make the beavers very happy, but I can wait because I gotta fill that back up. I still haven't even checked that one off, and it would give us some, like, tools and all that. So I can also press this button. It would favor them. The other species take a hit. -5, but we boost the beavers by 5. That would get us to 23, which is more than enough. So I may or may not do that. Oh, here comes the storm. Because I don't think I can get them biscuits and all that. That's a bit extreme. Do I have it? How many? Okay. I have any more beavers to work on my wood cutting. I need more people, period. You ready for a thunderstorm? Don't let it scare you. Oh, we did that. I forgot that we were gonna gain favor. We are really doing good, honestly. They can probably move back, to be honest. I'll move them back over here. Can finish clearing that before we go back. And you. Okay. We're rebuilding you. Still, oh, they're still not done here. Alright, they have completely cleared all of the stuff that was here. And there's actually nothing left for them to trap. So I'm gonna deactivate that and assign them somewhere else. Like here. You guys work on rebuilding that, and then you can work there when you're done. I usually actually move them out of the way too, because like there's no need for that to be over there. You know? Okay, this is doing good, so I think I'm gonna maybe move it over here. And I will build some houses now, just like generic shelter though. over here, get some eggs, and we'll sign you guys. And now our newcomers are here. Do we want 2 foxes, 1 beaver, or 3 foxes, 1 beaver? Honestly, I'll do this one. I don't need that many people, and I liked the rewards for that one. Okay, so I feel like we were at 18 earlier, were we not? Yeah, we've dropped a couple. The hostility's going up a bit. It goes up every year. Alright, here comes our houses. See our little houses being built. Finally, no one will be homeless anymore. Well, okay, some people might still be homeless. It's awkward, they have the windows, and the windows are clearly gonna look straight into each other's houses. I literally don't build houses any other way, though. I build them in this giant apartment complex. Look. It's like townhouses or condos. It's the only way I know how. And here comes the last one. Oh, look how happy our lizards are. So see, they've gone blue. They've gone up to the point where we hit this, and we're now gaining 0.08 reputation per minute. This is now slowly going up on its own, which is pretty exciting. This one is also really close. If we can just make them a little bit happier, just give it a minute. We are now gaining 0.14 resolve per minute, so it's doing great. We also are about to upgrade this. Almost done as soon as they finish building these fences. We now upgraded, did you see? We got this fun, fancy things here. And everybody went up one. That's so great. It's really exciting, honestly. Okay. And now, if I could just make the beavers a little happier, then that'd be awesome. You know what? We are almost able to finally check that one off. Ready? And I might as well do it now. Let's see, we're doing really good, I'd say. Although I would like more wood to be chopped, like to clear this little copse here, and also push this back, maybe. Okay, we're definitely good. So we're about halfway there. I haven't even looked at a single blueprint too, which is really funny. So yeah, I would love to be able to make the beavers really happy without sacrificing the happiness of these two. By maybe making them biscuits or something. Sometimes I can let's see, is there something they all like? Jerky, pickled goods, porridge, they all like different things. They like pickled goods too, actually. Cloaks. Only they want cloaks. They want pickled goods. They actually all want pickled goods. Okay, maybe let's try to find something that offers pickled goods. Oh, right here, a granary. Perfect. And then I will leave that. So, let's build a granary and let's make everybody some pickled goods, shall we? I don't want any of that. So, to do it, I usually will select all the things available so that we have lots. Oh, that's where it would have been great for barrels, wouldn't it? So barrels actually would have been great. That's a shame. Alright, we have new orders. Shall we take a look? So it's have at least 6 lizards and have them happy. I actually can do that really easily. Or deliver 15 pack of crops. I mean, I could do that, but let's do this. It should be easy enough. Next, complete trade routes. Deliver amber. I think we can do that. this is almost done. Done. Although I would like to wait a little bit longer to maximize it. I am worried, like if it drops, then we lose it. So I'm kind of playing a dangerous game here. I haven't even like utilized everything. Like I've got all this farm field here and the stone over here. What kind of trade routes could I be doing? I need packs of provision. Okay, yeah, I should work on that. Packs of provisions and packs of crops. Packs of provisions and packs of crops. So make some packs of crops, you guys. Using whatever. Should probably be gathering up that moss and oh, this is good. This is a good spot. I can put it here and we can get everything. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, I'll work on that. And what about the packs of provisions? How do I thought, okay. Packs of provisions, packs at the makeshift post. Okay. We'll pop you over here. I just want to make oh, they can also make the crops. Well, it's fine. They can make both things here. It's a 2-star packs of crops, and this is a 1-star pack of crops. Okay, so for the provisions, can work on any of those things. Don't have many people left. Oh, let's assign instead you be a beaver worker. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and I'd say that's oh, no one's working here. Oh, we are once again running out of people. I now have no laborers. I think I'll move you over to this side. Clear out some of, clear some of this here. Clear insects. Why don't we do that? I like to do that. Let's put some stuff back here. I think it's funny to do like put like barrels like that because it looks like, you know, it just looks cute. And let's put in like a bench, and we'll just do 2 benches. How about that? Okay, new cornerstone. Completing the forbidden glade effect reduces the hostility. Okay. Can do insects every time woodcutters cut down a tree during the storm. That's interesting. Let's do that one. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neato. Oh, once again we did this. That's awesome. I think I'm just gonna do it, because who knows when they'll be that happy again. And now we finally get some more people. I just really, really want those beavers, plus this is really good rewards. I always kind of challenge myself to keep the hostility under like a certain point. Like if I'm doing the easy one, I try to never get up past 2. If I'm doing the second difficulty, which is the one I normally do, I try not to get past like 4 or 5. And then if I'm doing the harder one, you know, I try not to get by like halfway. Okay, so that's my decorations. Next, I need some aesthetics. So I love the lamps. There's already a lamp right there though. Put in another lamp. And what about a bush? Little greenery. And a flower bed. And, what else? The signboard's really cute. Put it like, maybe put it like right there, and maybe another lamp on the other side, and then that should level it up to encampment level 2. Are you ready for the change? Let's see what happens. Oh, isn't that beautiful? What a lovely, lovely, lovely hearth. Honestly, I don't think I've ever done level 3. It's really good though, but look, you need 20 housed people. You need a service building like a tavern or a temple. You need a lot of decorations. You need 3 more aesthetics, and you need 4 harmony. These are harmony, the fire shrine, and a lizard post. You can unlock more things as you play, but those are the ones I have at the moment. I'm almost done with this. I just need to get some trade routes. Other than that though, the game is looking pretty good. We are doing fairly well. I think I'm gonna put in another beaver house. Just because. And let's go ahead and put a path around that. And I'll put one down here. And you know, maybe I put in a lizard house even. Wow, that was fast. They are super quick builders, aren't they? What was that? Why did I just lose a reputation? Why do I just lose reputation every now and then? I don't even remember. Nice. I don't really need to look at all that, to be honest. I've not even once done anything with that. Let's just go ahead and do it. Why not? Get in a little gatherer's hut there, collect that. You're collecting stuff there. Yeah, clear these trees, please. That was fast. Alright, who wants to work here? I deactivated it. You and you. Let me make sure that all my woodcutters. Oh, you barely even have anything to cut. Why don't you move? Why don't you move over here? Cut all this wood. Let's make sure that it's nothing but beavers working on chopping wood, because that's what they're really good at. You know, they're beavers. Look at this. All 3 species are really happy. Give ourselves a pat on the back, guys. We are almost done with the game. I need to make a couple more packs of crops, and then I might not even need to do this because, I mean, I can. Let's go ahead and let's sell a couple. We can do, is, look, this is done here, and then as soon as we hit that point, we're done. So I think that that's actually, we're almost done. We've almost won, which is perfect. It took me, you know, a little under an hour to complete this particular run. And so the way it's like a roguelite is that once you're done, you basically finish up the settlement and you send everybody back to this eternal city or whatever, and you start over. You start a new town, you pick the place, you pick the difficulty, you know, just everything starts over again. And it's just so fun. I really love this game. Can you see why it's like perfect for if you're just in the mood to play just a little bit of something? We did it. The village's possession has been secured. You can now choose to leave or continue to play, but any additional deeds won't be completed. You won't earn more XP or Citadel resources. I'm gonna continue the settlement, of course, because we just want to finish out just enjoying this lovely, rainy little world. We did actually, look at that, we didn't even need the last 4 orders. Isn't that crazy? So this is Against the Storm. I really hope you loved it like I do. I think it is just, like I said, magical. It's just the perfect game for relaxing, for chilling out, for giving your brain a rest after a long day of work or studying. And the best thing about it is that no matter how your run goes, you can always start over. You can always start fresh. Sometimes I want to play a game, I'm in the mood to game, but it's tedious and it sounds exhausting to jump back into something that I haven't played in a while. You know, a game like Stardew or Coral Island, where you're kind of continuing to play. Anything that has like a campaign sort of to it, you jump back in, you're like, what was I doing? What was happening in this game? And sometimes I just like, I don't have the mental fortitude to do that, to remind myself what I was doing and try to pick it back up. So for that reason, I love roguelites like this, like Hammerwatch and Hades 2, because it's like, it's always a fresh like 20 minutes, you know. Let's have one more thunderstorm before we say goodnight, yeah. And okay, so I love those. However, sometimes games like Hades and Hammerwatch, they're so fast-paced, you know, and stressful, that when I'm done playing, I feel less relaxed than I did going into it. Like my heart's pounding a little bit, and you know what playing those like intense, fast-paced games are like. So for that reason, Against the Storm will always be like my number one for that perfect mix of cozy, rainy, and just lovely. I never get too stressed out. I can pause whenever I want. I can change the difficulty. Like, here's an unpopular gaming opinion of mine. There's nothing wrong with playing on the easiest setting. I think a lot of people feel differently, but I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. You play on whatever setting makes you happy, you know? And I typically like to play on like a normal setting, but I absolutely have those days where I'm like, I need a win, you know? I need an easy win. And just like playing a game on easy will do that for you, you know? Let's rotate around my little world. So sometimes I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with putting a game on easy mode, is what I'm saying. If you want to give yourself that serotonin, that like dopamine hit of winning something, easy mode's great for that in any game. Doesn't have to be this game, but that it felt so satisfying, didn't it? Filling all those orders, watching our little lizards and our foxes become so happy, and watching them always want to, you know, put my hand on their shoulders and say, you're supposed to be having fun. If you're not having fun, please take a step back, reevaluate, you know, take a break. It should be fun. You should be having a good time. So with that in mind, I'm gonna leave you here on this drizzle season. I've had such a lovely, fantastic time playing Against the Storm with you all again. I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has requested more, who has commented on my previous Against the Storm videos, who has liked them and watched them on repeat maybe. I really hope that having a new Against the Storm video warmed your heart and made you happy. It definitely did for me. You never know, I might do another one in the future, because I didn't necessarily think I was going to do this one, so you never know. If you do want more, make sure you keep watching this one and liking it and commenting and whatever. And if you want to play the game yourself, I'll put the link to Steam in the description, of course. I think the game's well worth it. I have put in almost 30